Hi everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate, and I actually wanted to do this video, but I wasn't planning on doing it today. So, because of some extenuating circumstances and some comments that were left on Dawn's most recent short, the one about the cats being left, um, I feel like I need to address it because we got trolls again. You know, we got trolls again. Um, what was it? We got trouble right here in River City, I think it was. We got trouble right here in River City. We got trolls right here on YouTube. So, anyway, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about these comments that are being left, and I want to clarify some things for people, okay? So first of all, the first one I'm going to address, I don't have it because I made this person a hidden user. I talked a little bit about this person on a video that I did early this morning with the colony. So I did a video. So for those of you who don't know, let me just start. Let me just start here and explain to everybody. Very slowly and clearly articulating every single word so everyone understands. We are a channel about advocacy and education about for animal welfare, and what we're doing is we're looking at the intersection between animal welfare and human services. So in other words, how does policies that impact people impact the care of animals? Because that's really what we're kind of looking at here. We're looking at supporting the people to support the pets, supporting the people to support the animals. And then we're linking these two. We're linking animal welfare and human services. We're linking those two entities to a more overarching theme of social justice and how social justice can impact the way animal welfare and human services. So all these things are integrated. It's integrated, okay? So that's the first thing. We are here for education and awareness and advocacy. That's what we're here for. That's why the channel was created. The channel wasn't created, to just show, us cooking, pasta or something with a cat sitting on the counter. That's not what our show is about. You might see that. You might see some fun little things here and there. I mean, you might see some things. But for the most part, we're going to be doing things that are controversial. We're going to be doing things that are hard-hitting. We're going to be doing things like that. So, of course, when you're dealing with something that's more controversial, it's highly likely that you're going to get trolls. I mean, one of my favorite channels, and I know she's not going to watch this, but I love this young woman to death. Her name is Raleigh Link, or her channel is Raleigh Link. Her name's Raleigh. Her horse's name is Link. She does videos on animal abuse, primarily horse abuse, pretty much all horse abuse. She gets hate. She gets hate to the point where she nearly left YouTube. She took down all her social media platforms and just kept YouTube and went away for a couple of months. And everybody was sad. And then one day she came back and we were all like, oh, thank God you came back. But yeah, she gets hate. I mean, she's gotten cease and desist letters. She's gotten threats of being sued. I mean, the whole 9 yards. So I know what I'm getting myself into when this channel was started. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into because I knew what I was going to be talking about was not going to be, I'm sorry. I'm distracted because I'm getting a phone call from some number I don't recognize. I'm not answering it, and it's just annoying me. It's like, go away. I'm doing a video here. So anyway, I knew what I was getting into when the channel was started. Okay. And basically the channel was started because another content creator wanted a platform to do this, but didn't want to do it on her channel because her channel was all about, cooking in pink pots with a cat sitting on the counter, and not about this hard hitting, very, very serious stuff. And, then there's a whole issue of, okay, she claimed she helped to get the channel started. She did nothing. She did nothing. She was never a co-owner, nothing. Whatever she's saying, ignore her, okay? I already proved that I never wanted to do this channel in the first place. I already proved that she never really had any involvement in it. It's all there. It's all documented. It's in videos. It's in emails. It's all there. Over and over again, she said she didn't want any involvement in the channel other than to have a place where she could come if she wanted to talk about something controversial that she didn't want to sully her cute little pink channel with. Okay? That's why we're here. Because we're here. We're down and dirty. We're Gen X. If you're Gen X, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, she's Gen X too, but you know what? Here's the difference between her and myself. I'm old Gen X. I'm 58, so I'm old Gen X. She's younger Gen X. There is a difference. It's just like the millennials. There's a difference between the younger ones and the older ones. And I'm here to say that this channel isn't going anywhere. So you can troll your little asses off. We're not leaving. We're not going to stop. And all you're doing is helping to support the channel, pushing out the algorithm, and you're so stupid that you can't get that. You are. So let me just talk about, and before we get started, I want to make another thing very, very clear to everybody. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know where the trolls are coming from. All right, I don't know. I just find it very suspicious that this is kind of like deja vu, where we had, the last time we had issues with this person was when the channel suddenly blew up and we had like 100 more subs and we were, rolling and we were minding our own business and not bothering anybody. And then whammo, here comes Delulu and her bully crew. So I don't know. I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I'm just saying it's suspicious. I don't know where the trolls are coming from, but we had a lot today, which is weird because all of a sudden we had like half a dozen. I generally do not see that many negative comments on our content. We had a lot today. So, and I'm going to read what was on Dawn Short because it just kind of I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it when we get there. So here's the thing. I want everybody to take a deep breath, myself included. I'm gonna, okay, take a deep breath. We just had a very harrowing, harrowing, harrowing. I can't even, however you pronounce it. Harrowing. Oh, well, very, very anxiety-driven election. Let's put it that way. When I get really upset, I can't talk. When I get upset, and I've had my friends tell me, they always know when I'm upset because I lose my words. For the most part, I can speak pretty well, but when I get upset, it goes out the window. So anyway, we just got through that election. A lot of people are still, on both sides. There's a whole bunch of crap going on. So we just got through that. I don't know if maybe people are just extra revved up now because of that or not. I don't know. But, we're a cat channel. It's all about the cats. Go away. But what I want to say in all seriousness, what I want to say to our community, the people that have been here from day one, the people that have been our biggest supporters, the people that donate to our PayPals, the people that send us things off of the Amazon wish list, those people, as well as all of the people that show up, that watch our content, that put our content on playlists. And maybe they go to bed, but they put it on and they play it through so that we get the watch hours. And let me tell you, I want to thank you all for this. I want to thank you, big thank you. Because not only do we're edging in on 700 subscribers, 700 subscribers. Think about that for a minute. We literally lost a month and a half, or maybe a month and a half to 2 months. We lost. I had to literally take the channel down for a while because of all the nastiness and the hate and the harassment coming from the pink channel. It just got started in May. Had to stop kind of like towards the end of July. Pretty much all of August was lost. I want you to think about that for a minute. So that's May, June. We're going to just throw out July and August. So May, June, September, October. So we're going to say that actually this channel's been functioning as a channel for 4 months. Dawn came in August. Like, I guess she came in when I started up again. Like end of August, September, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. But in those, the 2 months that I was doing this basically by myself, and then within the last 2 months that Dawn has been on this channel has blown up. It has literally blown up. We are now almost at 700 subscribers. We're like 672 or something. I don't know what we are. Actually, I can look it up here right now. Let me look it up here. I have the studio here. Let me look it up here. We are now at, as my phone slowly comes up, let's see here. We are at 677 subscribers. And this is the eligibility. This is what YouTube goes by, okay? You can look at your analytics, but this is what YouTube goes by. This is their become a YouTube partner. This is what they go by. So I just want to show I want to show everyone something here. So I want to show you the public watch hours. So to get first level monetization, we need 3,000 watch hours, 500 subs. We have 500 subs. We're good. Yeah, and you had to publish, I think, or upload something within the last 90 days or something. Well, we upload every day, usually numerous times. So, at least I do, and Dawn will add in as she can. So right now we are at, see if you can see that there. Can you see that? You see how many watch hours? Oh no, there's a glare on there. If you can see it, but I'll read it to you. So we are at 1,906 public watch hours. All right. Now, I want to show you something else. And I want all of you that have been here from the beginning, that have come in and then just took the bull by the horns and went running with it and supported us and cheered us on and commented and watch our content and help with the donations and help support the cats. You're doing this. I want you to understand that. You're doing this. Yeah, Dawn and I are supplying the content. We are. We're putting work into this. We're busting our butts. But you know what? And I've learned this from when I had the Knowledge is Power cable access show. And I didn't get monetized, or I didn't get any kind of compensation for that. That was strictly volunteer. But I tell you, you're nothing without your audience. You're nothing without your supporters. You're nothing without your subscribers. So you know what? You always take care of them. You take care of them. You treat them nicely. You don't yell at them. You don't rant at them. You don't ream them out when they say something in the chat that just hits you the wrong way. You don't send them nasty emails. You don't do that kind of stuff. Because they're your bread and butter at the end of the day. They're the ones that are going to make or break you. So this is why I'm doing this video, because this is part appreciation, but it's also addressing the troll issue. But I want to show everyone this. So I want to look at this. We are up 164 subscribers, 17% more than the previous 28 days. And I'm going to just put this here, just so we don't have somebody say, "Oh, she's just making that up." No, I'm not making it up. These are actual YouTube analytics. But here's the real exciting part. And I have to pull it up for everybody because it doesn't automatically come up. And I just found this out. So let me tell you something. This is funny. I learned something. Every day I learn new things about YouTube. How it works, the algorithm, the analytics, what you can say, what you can't say. Every day I'm learning something. And I learned something really interesting a couple days ago. So I don't know what was going on, but when I was uploading stuff, I kept getting this notification like, you've unlocked a new level or something like that. I'm like, what in the? I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, just trying to click it off. And I thought, this is so weird. And then all of a sudden, like, I couldn't see certain things on my videos. Like, the views just kind of all went away. Like, I couldn't see any views. I had to go into the studio to actually see how many views were on a video. Thought that's weird too. Is YouTube having a problem? Because I can't. And then all of a sudden, everything went back to normal. But then I got this little notification. Like, you get, at the top of your screen here on your phone, you get these little, notifications on, email and stuff like that. So I got this notification. And it's like, congratulations! You've reached 3,000 watch hours. Like, what? No, we didn't. We only have what did I say? 1,900 or whatever. What was it? 1,905 or something? No, we're not even at 2,000 yet. We don't have 3,000. I mean, it's going to be like another month or two. No, you've reached 3,000. Like, that's so weird. So I click on it. I click on the notification because I'm like, how's this happened? Because, and this little chart comes up. See this little chart? And see this little chart? See up here? It gives you like time periods, like days, like the last 28 days. What is it? The last 7 days, 28 days, 90 days, 365 days. Well, see, it's like default set is 28 days. So I'm seeing like 780 views or something. When in reality, and you look at how it's spiking. You see how it's spiking, folks? You see that? Our channel taken off, people, and that's all because of you. And I want you to understand that. And I want you all to appreciate yourselves for that, because I appreciate you and Dawn appreciates you, and I want you all to feel good. I mean, if you're feeling bad about what happened on Tuesday, I mean, depending who you are, if you're feeling bad about anything bad in your life, you can feel good about this because you're making this happen. I want you all to understand that you're making this happen, and the bigger that this channel gets, the more that we get, because I'm telling you, we get monetized. Dawn gets part of that monetization. She does. She may not be co-owner, but she's co-creator, and she had a part in this, so she's going to be compensated. she already knows this. Her and I, we haven't talked seriously because we're not, obviously we don't have any money in our hands yet. But when it gets to that part, that's why she has a PayPal and Amazon, because that's all I can do for her right now. But it says here, watch hours, 3,152.8. You folks did that. You folks who cared enough about the cats, first and foremost. I mean, I know you care about us too, but we keep saying it's all about the cats. It's all about the cats. It's all about the cats. But you got to support us if you want to support the cats, because the cats can't do it on their own. The possum might be able with the little opposable back thumb. Have the little thumb on the back foot. They might be able to, hold a dollar bill or something and walk to the store and buy some possum food. But the cats are going to have a hard time with it. So you're doing this. So I'm showing you my roots too, how bad they are. That was one of my things on my list today, is get this damn hair done. But I not worthy. We're not worthy of this. You guys are awesome. Incredibly awesome. So, that all being said, to our awesome community, please, here's the thing with the trolls. Do not go over there, because I don't know where the trolls are coming from, all right? I'm not. It's just speculation. It's just suspicious to me. I don't know. Don't go over there. Don't cause problems. That's, don't go to Pink World and make a problem, okay? Now, here's the thing. If anyone from Pink World or anywhere else comes over here and causes a problem, fair game. You're on our turf now, kiddos. I can't keep you safe anymore. I can delete comments that are too bad, but I'm not going to delete a comment if someone gives you what for and tells you and lays it out. Dawn has receipts. Dawn's done this. Dawn's done that. What are you talking about? You're an idiot. You don't do anything. You sit by in front of your gaming console all day. Because one guy's a gamer, or I don't know, one person's a gamer that left one of these stupid comments. So, you're sitting there in front of in your gaming chair all day doing whatever it is, gamers do. I'm not a gamer. I don't know what they do. And then you have the guts to say something to Dawn about, and the other one's a real dandy. The first one's a real dandy. But I want to talk about, I want to address, because I wanted to do this. I was going to do a dedicated video, but I think I'm just going to throw it in here. I got a comment from somebody the other day. Okay, so I did the big changes coming for the colony because, we're having construction on the balcony and there's other stuff going on. And, it's stressful for me. It's going to be stressful for them because we're going to have workers here for 3 weeks. They've postponed this work now to next week. They're supposed to start this past Tuesday, yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday, because today's Wednesday. No, today's Thursday. It's supposed to start Tuesday. So something happened, so they have to push it back to next week. So I don't know if they'll start next week or not. So, it's just like, it's stressful. Still trying to get my car fixed. Not sure how that's going to go. And, other things are happening. So, lots of things are happening. Oh yeah, and I got a letter from SSI. This is a funny one. I get this on Monday. So I go down, after 5 o'clock, get my mail, pull my mail out of our little mailbox, and letter from Social Security. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I open it up and it's like, you have an appointment on November 4th at 9 o'clock for a review. Monday was November 4th, people. 9 o'clock. They sent that letter out October. I never got it until Monday. I've been trying all week to get through to Social Security. I tried early this morning. I leave messages. Nobody gets back to me. I don't know what's going to happen. So that's a stressor. Yay. More anxiety. Maybe if we keep it up, my head will just explode and that will solve the pink person's problem. Donna can just have the channel. It can be her problem. So anyway, I did this video about the colony, and in that video I talked about the neighbor's cat. So the neighbor's cat, those of you who don't know might be watching this for the first time. Oh, and please, for the love of God, if you're watching this video for the first time, and this is the first time you've ever watched this deranged, I don't know what color my hair is at this point. It usually is kind of reddish. If you're looking at this deranged person right now, listening to this deranged person right now ranting, don't just judge me by one video. Look at the channel. Look at the content, okay? Don't just like, oh, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Well, you know what? We probably did do it. You just didn't watch the video where we said we did it, okay? So this situation we have is, I have a neighbor. They have this cat. The cat, they claim, does not want to live inside. So the cat's outside. The cat's basically just an outdoor cat. The cat just wanders around outside. Cat's not spayed. So what happens is the cat gets pregnant over and over and over again. When their idea of being a responsible pet owner is when the cat gets pregnant, rather than get the cat spayed, they bring the cat in. I guess they figure because, well, the cat's outside, who cares? When they bring the cat in, the cat gives birth, and then they give away the kittens. That's their idea of being a responsible pet owner. So the cat's pregnant again. I don't even think they feed her, because she keeps coming to my feeding station for food. Now, I feed her. I feel bad for her. She's a nice cat, but she also guards food. She's a bit aggressive, and I can understand why. She has to basically. She's a little cat. She's not a very big cat, so she has to kind of fight to get that food. So I mean, that's she just turned into like a little bully cat because she wants. And I've noticed that when there's no cats around, she's friendly, she's sweet, I can pick her up. But when other cats are around, she's freaking out because I think she's scared, and it makes me angry. So I went on a rant about this cat, and I said, I'm about ready to go knock on that door and say, look, here's the deal: either you get this cat spayed, and you get her ear tipped, and you let her outside, but you feed her. If she's your cat, you need to feed her and take care of her. Or you give her to me. You sign a paper or something and you say that, you not your cat. You're not going to come at me if I take your cat and get her spayed and either get her adopted out or keep her in the colony and take care of her in my colony. So I had this guy, Joshua something, username Joshua something, made this comment. I don't have it. I should have made a screenshot of it. But it was basically to the extent of, first time I'm watching one of your videos, I was laughing at your rant about the cat. And then I saw Theon. And I noticed his powder puffs. What's up with that? You having trouble getting your cat spayed and neutered? So I'm reading this comment and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how to take this. And see, this is the problem. If you're going to leave a comment and you're going to it's going to be ambiguous like that, you need to make sure that we understand what it is. We need to understand, you need to use emojis or something so that we know if you're being serious or you're being ignorant. Because if you're being ignorant, I've just given carte blanche to my community to have at you. I don't care what they do to you. As long as it doesn't involve excessive profanity and stuff like that, I have to take it down or YouTube takes it down, and as long as it isn't like that, I don't care. As long as they don't do anything illegal, they don't dox or anything like that, as long as they contain it to a comment, a response, because it's like this. You can say whatever you want. It's America, folks. It is. We have freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. But know that the person that you say it to can also say whatever they want. And they can respond how they want. And you may not like what they say or how they respond. So just know that going into this. So Joshua Hukahababula, whatever, Joshua says something about, says all this. So I wrote him back, and, I was like really not nice. And I just said, maybe you need to watch one of my videos before you judge. Maybe you need to understand a few things, like all of my companion cats, the cats that are indoor cats, 3 of those are emotional support animals. They're all spayed and neutered, and I have the paperwork to prove it. They have their rabies shots. In fact, Fury just got his rabies, his updated booster on last Saturday. Nif is scheduled, because Nif ran and hid. He was supposed to go along with Fury. We're supposed to get both of them done at one time. So now Nif has to go back on the 16th. But he's getting his done. Rogue already has his done. And the landlord has all the paperwork. Landlord doesn't have to ask me. I just send it to her. She doesn't have to ask, because I'm on top of it. Okay? The cats outside. The original colony. Original colony was 6. All of them but 1 spayed and neutered. And the one that wasn't neutered, he's a little shithead. He knows how to avoid getting in a trap. That's the only reason he's not done. It wasn't for lack of trying. Mushu, now, since then the colony's grown, and the colony's grown partly because of irresponsible people around me. People drop cats. Dawn, anybody that manages a colony will tell you. People learn who the crazy cat lady is in the area, or cat, guy, cat daddy, if they're, it's usually women taking care of it. Actually, apparently there's a study out there that says that the people that care for the cats reflect the community that they live in, which is really not true here. It's not true here. Because we are predominantly Hispanic. There's no Hispanic people that I know of taking care of cats. In fact, the Hispanic people hate them. Most of the Hispanics hate them. In fact, I had a Hispanic guy. I have trouble with a Hispanic guy that has a pit bull that has sicked his pit bull on my colony. And other Hispanic families that live near him, I'm the crazy. They laugh at me because I'm the crazy cat lady. Nope, not here. We're the anomaly. Their study does not apply here. Not at all. Everyone that I know that cares for the cats is white female. And probably more middle-aged. I don't see anybody of color. I don't see any guy. Well, I think there's one guy that but I haven't met him, but I've heard, it's like this mythological being that, this mythological man that takes care of cats. And I don't know what his race is. I think he's white, but I'm not sure. But no, we do not have a diverse group of people taking care of these cats. So, we have irresponsible people. We have irresponsible people that, and I've talked to them. Well, I had a cat and I want, but, she kept getting out and getting pregnant. I'm like, yeah, because you didn't spay her. That's why. The people that lived behind us, we have new people now that are really cool. But the people that lived before them, that was a hot mess over there. I don't know what they were doing, but they used to like put tuna out and entice the cats over there. And they had a cat that I don't know what the deal was, because the cat kept trying to always, was constantly trying to get into the house. And they wouldn't let it in. And I think maybe what happened was that cat that they were renting, and they had the cat, but then they were told they weren't allowed to have the cat or something, because I think, probably the cat wasn't fixed, and the cat maybe sprayed or made a mess, and they didn't clean it up, and so the colony grew. Not my fault. I'm not going out there. Then the issue of spaying and neutering. You have to have money. You have to have a trap. I didn't have a trap. $60 to rent a trap from the local SPCA. I didn't have that money. I don't even have a credit card. I'm poor. I get a little over $900 a month SSI. That's what I get. That's what I have to live on every month. It isn't much. And when you factor in, I put out about $200 for cat food just to feed the little beasties that I don't even own. Okay? Let's put that out there too. They're not my cats. They are supposed to belong to the community. Theoretically, the community would support these cats. But that's not what happens here. No. It's a select few people that step up, that take care of them. I do it in my community. Dawn does it in her community. And we do it because we don't want to see unalive cats. We don't want to watch the horror of a cat starving to death. We don't want to see that. That's why we take care of them. Because we're sensitive, empathic, caring people. That's why. Just like the majority of people on this channel watching this content are the same. Sensitive, empathic, compassionate. Many people on this channel have experienced trauma in their lives. Many people on this channel have been screwed over by humans. They love animals for a reason. So, this cat, the neighbor's cat, Nika. And this is what this guy doesn't understand. This is what this Joshua blah, 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 blah doesn't get. Joshua doesn't seem to understand that it's not that simple. I mean, and I've even gotten this from someone that I considered a friend who used to be really active on this channel, and I don't know, I hope she's okay, because I know there was some mental health issues. I know there was some personal stuff going on, and I hope she's okay. And I hope she does come back at some time. I hope she does. I hope she comes back, But I'm not going to reach out because I don't know where she's at and how she's feeling, and, I'm not poking a bear. I mean, mental health is tricky. It is. It's tricky. If someone's not doing well, probably not the best time to contact them and say, hey, let's make amends here. Let's make up. Probably not a good time. Because they got other things that they're dealing with. So, yeah, I mean, I've been told before, but I've had comments before about spaying and neutering. The cats I mean, we're relatively cheap here. It's like $20 for a cat. Relatively cheap. That includes the spay, neuter, ear tip, rabies shot. Used to include a lot more than that, and used to only be $15. But for inflation, But the thing is, you got to have a live trap. And believe me, I have contacted rescues. I basically begged rescues to help me. No one would help me. Nobody would help me. And these are the same rescues that I fostered cats for. I fostered cats. I mean, I don't say this out loud very often. I'm saying it now, though, because it does piss me off. Because I did a lot. I fostered for them. And I got nothing. They didn't provide me with cat food, litter, nothing. Nothing. I did everything. I paid for everything. Now they did do the vet care and stuff like that. But as far as day to day, the stuff that adds up, the food, I mean, and then on top of that, I don't know, they got a nice adoption fee. And they didn't have to maintain that. I mean, they didn't have to pay for food, they didn't have to pay for litter, they didn't have to pay for any of that. They just had to pay for supply. And most of their supplies were donated, so the cat never went to the vets except to be neutered. Just saying. But you know what? I still work with them to this day. And if I have another cat that I could get through them, I would do it again. But, I ate the cost of fostering that cat. So when Joshua blah, 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 and these other trolls come on here, spouting off about, it's so funny, I thought your rant was funny. It's not funny, dude. It's not. It's not funny. It makes me angry because you don't understand. Maybe you need to go look up cat biology. Look up how cats mate. It's not like humans. It's not like, humans fall in love and there's, sunshine and rainbows and all that kind of crap. It's not that kind of scenario. It's not like in a movie. It's brutal. I can't explain it on YouTube. It's brutal. Look it up. Because male cats, their equipment is spiked, basically. And again, look it up. There's little barbs. Look it up. Females get bit on the neck. Look it up. Multiple times by multiple cats. Look it up. It's the equivalent of human gang rapes. Look it up. That's why it makes me angry. That's why it makes me upset. That's why it makes me sad. That's why I was so happy when Mushu got spayed. Because she never had to. I mean, I saw Mushu with chunks of hair pulled out of her little neck. We're talking a little cat here. Nika's not much bigger than Moosh. And you all saw Moosh. Moosh is about the size. Moosh looks like a kitten. She's tiny. And I think she's that tiny because apparently her mother disappeared. And I don't know how they survived. One of them didn't make it. And that's a story I already told that story. But basically that kitten was a curious kitten, and curiosity sometimes unalives the cat. Just leave it at that. I don't need to go into details. But I found the kitten. I had to dispose of the kitten. I wonder if Joshua blah 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 ever had to do anything like that. Or these twits that made comments on Dawn's video. The reason why not all those cats are spayed and neutered is partly because of money, which is why we started the channel and why I pulled Dawn in. Because she needed help. This is the only way I can help her. I don't have money to help her. Hell, if I had money to help her, I'd have her. If I had Elon Musk kind of money, all for her, first of all, her mom would be taken care of. She wouldn't have to worry about her mom. And second of all, her and Russ would be in Pennsylvania here with me. Because I take care of my friends. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen because I don't have Elon Musk kind of money. But anyway, when you're talking, $20, doesn't sound like a lot. But then you have to rent a trap. And then you have to transport. And I have car issues right now. My car won't start. I think it needs a new battery. So, I have a friend who is willing to help with the transport, but again, have to have the money. Someone donated the money for Moosh. But I have Theon, Yum Yum, Mark with the tilted head, Jack. Who else is out there? Nika. Right there's $100. And there's more. There's Mustache Kitty that just showed up. Shizuku that needed to be done a long time ago. So there's 7. Now we're up to 140. Do you see? I mean, it sounds cheap, but if what would be great would to be able to like just do them bang, 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 because you can take 1 cat a day, walk in, you can get it done. Man, I mean, you get done. And I have traps now. And the reason I have traps is because of this channel, because of our awesome Avocat Clowder community. So not only have they've helped, someone donated for Mushu. Well, everybody knows, there's Mark the human from the UK. He donated for Moosh to get done. Cat Mama and Miss Nunya donated live traps. Makes life a whole lot better. I get this car fixed, I'm going to be up and running, literally and figuratively. But it's not that easy. So for some jackass to come on here and laugh, and then, here's the kicker to all this. So I, wrote my little comment back, and he came back with, wow, you get angry easily. I'm like, you really? Well, you know what? Maybe, I don't get angry easily except when I'm dealing with stupid people and stupid comments. Other than that, I'm pretty laid back, believe it or not. I'm just don't poke the bear, dude, and everything's good. So then he goes on to say about, because I said about, like Dawn said, you can be part of the problem, part of the solution. And he's like, well, I want to help, but first I think you owe me an apology. I'm like, excuse me? I owe you an apology? You come on my channel and you make a rude comment and then I owe you an apology? So you know what I did though? You know what I did? Again, they go low, we go high, right? Okay. So I gave that concession to him. I looked at it, I thought, okay, well, here's the thing. Maybe he really didn't mean it like that. But, the thing is, like, he didn't say that in his response. He didn't say, like, I didn't mean it. He said, I'm not a troll and I'm not dumb. Okay? But there was nothing there that said, see, me, and maybe it's just me, but me, I would have said something like, oh, I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry. No, he wanted an apology. But, I gave him an apology. I said, look, hey, here's the deal, dude. We've been attacked, harassed by the Pink Channel and Delulu over there and her bully crew. Of course we're going to be paranoid. Of course we're going to be suspicious. Of course we're going to overreact. I said, and if you legitimately were trying to help, okay, sorry. And you know what? No response. So guess what? Joshua, blah, 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 if you're watching, you're hidden. I don't need your shit. I need your crap. I don't need your assholery. Bye-bye, Felicia. Okay, so let's move on to Dawn. Dawn. Okay, so the situation that Dawn talked about in that short, I've known about it for a while. I've known about it for, I guess, a week. She texted me. I didn't text her back. Not right away because, and she knows I got a lot on my plate. So, we understand. I know if she doesn't text me, I'm not going to have a fit. I don't text her, she's not going to have a fit. We understand these things. And the second piece to that is I honestly didn't know what to say because I'm reading this and like, what the? I have no idea. I have no idea what to say because there's more to that story than she said in that short. And I'm not going to talk about that because that's for her to talk about. But I was just like, whew. And then she texted me again today and sent me all this, she was showing me these pictures and stuff. And I said, put it on the community tab, post it up on the community tab. So she did me one better. She did a short. And then the fun started. Actually, the fun started early this morning when she posted, or when she uploaded the little short about her cat, which I think it has over 500 views already. The cat, the colony and the catio. And we had 2 people make comments on that. Somebody said about TNR, yes, TNR, or something like that. And somebody else said something about, if you spayed and neutered their cats, then this would have strays, boo-hoo emoji. I'm looking at this and going, I actually had to, because it's early in the morning, so I don't function well in the morning. So I had to like rewatch Dawn's video like 3 times because I thought, did Dawn mention TNR? Did she mention spay? See, she didn't mention it. So because she didn't mention it, I'm like, oh, okay. Because if she had mentioned it, if she had mentioned, TNR, if she had mentioned, well, there, this is a colony cat that I got spayed or something, and somebody goes, yes, TNR, then it's like, okay, that person's probably agreeing with what you're doing. But when they're saying, yes, TNR, when you haven't mentioned it, I think it was a rude comment. The other one definitely seemed like a rude comment. And then, I said something to Dawn, and she's like, well, she responded, and I said, what do you think? And she said, well, like to give, and well, first of all, I pinned that comment and said, look, you have to understand, what she didn't say is that everything's spayed and neutered. You need to watch more than one video to understand. Watch more than one video. Let me say it one more time. Watch more than one fucking video so you understand the context of the video that you just watched. Because all of this stuff kind of links up. It doesn't exist in a vacuum, okay? That's why it's a channel. That's why it's not a one-off video. It's basically a vlog of our experiences being colony managers, along with the education, advocacy, and awareness piece. So she's like, yeah, they're from the Pink Channel. I'm like, oh, really? But Dawn, our sweet Dawn, she wanted to give him a chance. But, Wanda, the wicked biche, the lover of Jerry Springer, evil incarnate, she hit him. Because I ain't not putting up with the BS, people. I'm not. I will not put up with the BS. I don't care if it pushes out the algorithm. I don't give a shit if it grows the channel. I don't want the channel to grow that way. Now, that all being said, it is Dawn's video, okay? It is Dawn's video. So I thought about this. I thought, you know what? It's Dawn's video. Maybe I don't have a right. Maybe I don't have a right to take comments off of her video or to make somebody a hidden user on her video. So after she posted the second one, we got these comments. Oh yeah, and I call your name out too. By the way, trolls, here's the deal. From this moment going forward, you troll my channel, you own my turf. You own my turf, biche. And you know what? My turf, my rules, my game. Sometimes I don't play fair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing videos dedicated to your nasty comments. Because I see other content creators doing this. Specifically content creators that deal with animal welfare and deal with other controversial kind of subjects. Like, advocacy issues. And they get a lot of hate. So what they do is they just compile all the haters' comments and then they read them off. But I'm going to do them one better. I'm not going to just read them off. I'm also going to call you out by name because guess what? You made a public comment, so fair game. So here we go. And I'm going to respond to this. This one, even first one was edited, so I wonder how bad it was in the first. Probably YouTube told them they couldn't post it and they had to edit it. So here we go. So this first one is Devon Pina 1025. Literally taking a video for internet attention and proceeding to do nothing is worse. Laughing emoji. And then the second one is Ascendorty 7427. That's Gamer Dude. It's a cat. Let it do cat stuff. Okay, let's talk about this. Because first two trolls are gone. They're hidden. They're not coming back. I'm not going to unhide them. So you can go. So if you're watching, Debbie Marshall, I think, was one of them, and I don't know who the other chick was. You go back to Delulu Pinkland and let your master know that, yeah, that whatever she told you to do to come over here and do, if she did, which, you know, I mean, I know it's not going to be over. It's never going to be over because that's the pathology of that kind of person. So anyway. But, you know, you're gone. You're done. And this one actually got a like. Devon Pina actually got a thumbs up from somebody. She probably liked it herself or him or whatever. Let me see. What is this person? Let me look up this. Let's look up that. I can't look up that channel. I'll have to look it up later. One's a gamer. I don't know who the other one is. So anyway, okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. Devon. So first of all, you're a sad, pathetic person. I mean, if that's how you choose to spend your time, trolling the internet and attacking people that are trying to do good in the world, shame on you. You're pathetic. And if you're that hurt and that angry at the world that you have to take it out on some innocent person that's just doing what she feels is best to help innocent animals, maybe go get therapy. Here's a thought. Or maybe, you know, spend $20 and go to a rage room and break some dishes or something. And stay the fuck off of our channel. Because I will throw you to our community, which I have. And I told this person that. I said, you know, kindness would have been me hiding this person. That would have been kindness. But no. Community, do with them what you will. Just keep it clean, keep it respectful. But yeah, do with them what you will. You know, no doxing or anything like that. No illegal crap, because I don't want that. I don't want that coming back on me. None of that. All right. I'm saying this very clear in this video. None of that. But you are very welcome to comment back to that person and any other trolls that you see from now on. Don't be afraid of them. Don't look at it and just ignore it. No. Respond. And I'm telling you, if even half of the subscribers that we have, because, you know, we're almost up to 7, we're edging up closer and closer to 700. We have 350 people making comment, you know, think they're ever going to come back here? I wouldn't. So let's address this. Okay, first of all, Devon, I'm the one that told her to do it, okay? So you want to pick a fight, babe? Pick it with me. Pick it with me. My email address is thearmchaircatadvocate@gmail.com. Email me. Give me your phone number. I'll call. We'll chat. How's that sound? Sound like fun? Sounds like fun to me. I'd love to talk to you. You want to be, I mean, you're like every other freaking bully in the world. You talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, you're going to run and hide behind, and you're going to run back and hide underneath the rock that you came out of. So, But let's just talk about Dawn for a few minutes. So, okay, so obviously you don't watch the channel, because if you watch the channel, you would know that this woman has everything documented. She has all the receipts. Every single one of them she has. She can show you vet receipts. She can show you how she spent money. She can show you, supplies that she bought with money that was donated to her. All of that. Her and her husband spent down pretty much all of his retirement fund. They have no retirement fund. They're basically living hand to mouth right now because of those cats. So don't come on this channel. Don't come on this channel and give her grief, because it's not going to go well for you at all. Because this woman on this channel is basically a saint to a lot of people. In fact, I'll go so far, and you know what? I don't care. I don't have any problem saying this. I will go so far as to say Dawn is probably more liked than I am. I think she has more fans on this channel than I do. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. I have no problem with that. But I would wager there are people that if she went off, if they had to choose between me and her, they would choose her. They would follow her and not me. And that's perfectly fine. So, what else can I tell you about Dawn? Dawn has worked her butt off. She's trying to start a nonprofit. She's in a very conservative area. She doesn't get any real help because the area that she's in doesn't really like cats or animals, or cats are considered vermin. And you would know this if you watched more than one video. And the other one, it's a cat, let it do cat stuff. I had somebody say something similar to me back when I was on Quora, on the question and answer thing, and someone had said something about spaying and neutering, and somebody said, oh, but, it's just like, it's nature, and, you shouldn't spay and neuter if they're outside. I mean, I know you're trying to do right, but, and I'm like, okay, do you want to see, I mean, I don't know if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can find this. I showed them pictures. I actually posted pictures of, let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. I posted pictures of kitten. I think I have it here. Hang on here. Let me see if I can find these pictures. I showed them pictures of kittens. They're Lucy's kittens, actually. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me find a better one here for you. I know I have a better one here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Open this to get this a little bigger. So I want people to look at this, okay? This is what happens when cats aren't spayed and neutered. This is what happens when you don't get TNR. So that person, just let cats go out and do whatever they want to do. This is what happens. You see that? You see that? This is Elsa. Let me tell you about Elsa. Elsa is Lucy's kitten. Elsa was born, probably in October. It's getting really cold. She brought these kittens to me around November. Bitterly cold day. High gusts of wind. And one of the kittens had eyes like this, glued shut with goop. Couldn't open the eyes. The eyes are glued shut. You see how nasty they look? And because that kitten couldn't see, my neighbor inadvertently scared her. He didn't mean to. He scared Lucy, and all the kittens ran, but this one kitten couldn't run because the eyes were sealed with goop. So I got that kitten. And then day or two later, I got one of her other kittens. And then I think Elsa was the third one. The story of Elsa was actually Lucy's the tuxedo that, she's one of my favorites, I'll be honest. Lucy and I have a history. Lucy was down at the gate, at the entrance. She had Elsa with her. And I went down, and Elsa was in between Lucy's front legs. And her eyes were like this, and you could see she was sick. And I looked at Lucy. Lucy's a very protective mother. Lucy would attack people. And I looked at Lucy and I said, Lucy, let me have your baby. I will take care of her. I promise. I will nurse her back to health, and I will get her adopted. I swear, I'm not exaggerating this or making this up. She looked at me, she looked down at her kitten, and she took a step back. And I took her kitten, I took Elsa, and I brought her up here, put her in that crate that you see, this crate that I use for the cats. And I nursed her back to health. And I had a rescue then that took her. I had a rescue then that came in and started to help me with medical supplies and stuff. She got adopted. Lucy's now spayed. Lucy doesn't have kittens anymore. But if I wasn't there, do you think this cat would still be living? I don't. So for these people that want to come and make these stupid ass comments, what are you doing? That's my question to you. Comment below. Comment below, trolls. Here's my challenge to the trolls. Comment below. What are you doing to make this world a better place? What are you doing? It doesn't have to be taking care of cats. It could be anything. But what are you doing to make this world a better place? What's your legacy going to be? I would like my legacy to be that, I was kind, I tried. I don't know, your legacy would be, dumbass troll that spent all your time online making stupid comments to people that are busting their asses trying to make things better for animals and for people. I mean, she's not just doing it for herself, for the cats. She's also doing it for the other people that take care of them. So, you want to take on our Dawn? Go ahead. Just know, you got a whole community here that will stand up for her. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about that topic. Other than, if you're a troll and you cause too many problems, you get banned. Because I'm not having it. Again, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm also entitled to a response. And I just want you to understand, too, that I don't have a problem with disagreement. I don't. In fact, let me just say this. We have a subscriber, that very nice person, and they voted for the president-elect. I personally did not. Okay? And they made a comment that, so happy that he won. I'm personally not. But I respect her enough that I said to her, thank you for voting. I mean, I don't, we disagree on this candidate, but I will say this. You voted. You went out and you voted. She didn't say anything bad. She didn't say anything wrong. She just was voicing her opinion. She's happy that her person won. I didn't hide her. I didn't block her. I didn't remove her comment. I didn't, put anything underneath and go, you can't say that here. I didn't, because you know what? People are allowed to express the other side too. And that's the point. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to express yourself, but not to be ignorant and stupid and nasty. There's nothing nice about that comment. That is not a nice comment. It's not. It serves no purpose. You know, it is obviously only written to be mean. That was the sole intent of it. Literally taking a video for internet attention and proceeding to do nothing is worse. You don't know do you know what she did? You don't know what Dawn's did or is going to do. You don't know. You don't know. I know. I know what's going on behind the scenes because I'm her friend and because I'm the owner of this channel. So I know what's going to happen next. You don't. So shut up and step back and let Dawn do her job. Let Dawn do what she's doing because she's doing a damn good job. And I appreciate her to the moon and back. And she's not going anywhere. And I'm not going anywhere. And this channel isn't going anywhere. And I don't care how many people come and troll. Go ahead, bring it on. You think that's the first mean thing that's ever been said to me? Well, it wasn't said to me, it was said to Dawn, but you know, people that have said mean things to me. I think it's the first mean thing. Hell. I've been caught. I was bullied all through high school. I was spit on. I was literally spit on. Because I was a fat kid. I was smart and I was fat. Bad combination. So yeah, I got spit on. I got spit on. I got smacked here and there. I got basically harassed. Called bubble butt. That was a big one. Bubble butt. It's a wonder, you know, I came very close to developing an ED. Yeah, I lived through a lot. So, you know what? You know, your pissy little dumbass comment. You know, go bother somebody else, troll. Go back under the bridge where you belong. We'll just hide you. We'll block you. Whatever. Or you can email me, Devon, and we can talk. Give me your phone number. I'd love to have your phone number. Promise I won't dox you. No, we'll just talk. Because I personally I would like to talk to somebody and just talk to this kind of person, because I would like to know what kind of person leaves some shit like this. When you don't know anything about Dawn, when you don't know anything about what she does, when there's how many freaking videos do we have now? Let me see here. Let me pull this up. I don't know how many videos we have up. We have a lot. I mean, I upload almost every day. We have 680 subscribers. We are 20 subs away from 700 right now. We have 541 videos. 541 videos. Devon, how many videos do you have on your channel? I doubt you have that many. Let's see. How many videos does Devon have on their channel? Let's see, Devon.
Folks,
Let's turn this off. Let's see. Oh, Devon Pina. You have 7 subscribers? Wow. Bless your little heart. You have 2 videos. And you joined October 14th, 2013. Wow. You have 4,551 views. And let's see. Let's just see. We have 62.9K views, Devon. So take your piddly little views and your piddly little 2 little subscribers and go sit on a cactus and rotate with Temu Troll and Delulu Pink. How about that? How about that? And on that happy note, I'm going to end this video because I'm done with trolls. I'm done with this bullshit. I got work to do. So does Dawn. But, you know, I wanted to have my say. So, good luck to you, Devon. You want some tips on how to start a channel? I mean, I'm not an expert, but I can tell you, I mean, I basically was thrown into this. I'll help you out if you apologize. Like that's going to happen. So anyway, I want to thank everyone. And my friend just called too. I'm like, oh, geez. So I got to call her. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me. Well, maybe I won't call her. It's 2 o'clock. I have a meeting at. I actually have a board meeting at 3 o'clock because I'm on the board of an organization, a nonprofit organization that does grassroots outreach or boots on the ground outreach to people experiencing homelessness. What are you going to do with the rest of your day, Devon? So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what? It would be really cool if we made 700 by the end of today, 12 o'clock tonight, like midnight. That would be cool. So I want to thank everyone for, you know, again, massive thank you to everyone who supports this channel, shows love to this channel, has seen us through all this drama and continued chaos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping Dawn. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for supporting our colonies, supporting our work, watching our content. Cannot thank you enough for that. Remember, we are over 3,000 watch hours. You know, YouTube just has to catch up and they have to review all the content and make sure that it meets terms of service and all that good stuff. And then hopefully, you know, hopefully maybe we'll get monetized in a month or two. I don't know how that's going to go, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. But we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're getting there. We're making it. We're, you know, we're moving. We're shaking. We're we're doing our little pity pats on our little kitty feet. We're making it. We're making it. We're getting there. You know, we're there. While we are there, we have the 3,000 watch hours. We just have to wait for YouTube to catch up. 4,000 is right around the corner. And we should make that, you know, we'll make it by, we have until next May until everything starts to reset. So we should, if we continue on this track, we should be able to make our 4,000 and get fully monetized. Who knows? Maybe in the beginning of the year. So we'll see. We'll see. But again, thank you everyone. Much love. Stay safe. Take care of your mental health. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye for meow.